Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. I'm just checking the lighting a wee bit here. So hi Joanna, see you coming in. If you're here, come in and say hello. The fire's on. Come and gather and let's have an hour. Cozy hour together. Hi Helen, lovely to see you. So yeah, fire's on, cozy up, get a drink from the table, and if you fancy something to eat, just help yourself. Yeah, so I've been playing earlier on today and I've come back to my craft desk. So I thought I'd show you. Hi Alison, in you come. Shove on up everybody and let Alison in by the fire. Although it's a wee bit milder today, but hey, it's just nice to get cosy. I've got my coffee. I'm just prepping, so just chat while I kind of get myself organised. That will be the day, as they say. That's a good song, that one. Well, I've had this stamp set for a wee while and I've not really done much with it. And I tried stamping with it, just doing like one sheet wondery type thing, and I don't know, it didn't quite do it for me. But then I stamped and used the dies and cut out, and wow, what a difference it's made to me. So just bear with me. I'm going to show you how to use your Stamparatus to stamp a lot of things and cut at one go. So I am just going to prep a few cards first while everyone's gathering in. So yeah. So how is everybody? What have you all been up to? Wendy, I was late to your live last night, but I loved what you made. I will get back and see them being made. Oh, Halloween is fun with children, isn't it? So I'm just making some card bases. I'm going with olive green. I love Old Olive. She's a lovely colour. I'm going to use Old Olive along with Craft card, because I rather like the Craft card, and I've just bought myself a new pack. So another pack. I used up one pack. So card blanks here and some of the Craft. So I'm thinking these are likely to be my I'm going to make a lot of these cards for sending out this Christmas. I just need a couple of these just now though. Right, so this needs to be, this needs to be 10.1. So I will get myself organised and we will get stamping, and just giving you all time to fall in and get cosy. It's really funny that some Sundays I get a lot of people in and other Sundays there's not so many. I suppose it just depends on what's happening. And I know in North America people do make more of Halloween than we do here in the UK. So some of our North American friends might be a bit busy today. I know my grandchildren have been carving pumpkins. A tradition in Scotland is not pumpkin carving, it's turnip, like Swede. And I always said, you know, Anyone can carve a pumpkin. Try carving a Swede. Oh my goodness. That was real hard work. But there's something comforting about the smell of burning turnip to this day. Oh, that coffee's good. Right, so I have kind of made a couple, but I thought I'd show you how, if you want to do this kind of card batch. So I've done this one with using, so I've been using the dies. They're seasonal labels dies. Has anyone got these? And like me, not really made a lot of use of them yet. So look at these layering dies, aren't they fantastic? But I've just taken the smallest one of these and the largest one of these for sentiments. And all these leaves and pine cone shapes, I've used them, but I prepped that because I don't really like using my die cutting machine on camera. So, and I have used, for a couple of this card, I've used this embossing folder, the music one, so I have embossed a couple of them too, so that we will have some cards at the end of this. I'm just put these out of the way just now. Like card bases, layers, white layers and liners for inside, and some embossed layers. So we've got stuff to work with. But what I'm going to show you is how I make a batch of these bits. I really like them now that I'm doing it this way. I liked it when I see what other people are doing, but then when I tried myself, it didn't quite turn me on, but now I'm kind of got it. Right, so Stampin' Art. So what I've done is, I'll show you. So I had this old piece of retired card. This is Rococo Rose. So I basically made a wee jig for myself here. So I just cut all the leaves, the holly leaves and the wee branchy things and the pine cones, the berries. I just fitted them on this 6x6 piece of card and cut them out. And then with my thin Whisper White, the one we stamp on, I've used 2 bits at a time and I've cut out all the shapes. I've cut everything a couple of times, so I've got 4 of everything. So what we do is, and then I just make myself a pile, and then I just please myself as I'm going along when I'm making the card. So hello anyone else that's come in. I see there are more people in, so just say hello and come and get a seat by the fire and we'll get going. Just taking these wee bits out that didn't come out. So I'll do the leaves first and I'll show you, well actually I'll show you what I did first was, actually I put the stamps down in the space and then I picked them up with this. So you lay them down, bring this over, pick your stamps up so that you know they're going to stamp. Using the magnets to keep my wee jig in place. I'll finish my coffee while it's hot. Right, and then I've got all these, I've cut these all out, so I'll just see what I can find. So it was the leaves I was going to do first, so I did cut 2 sheets at a time. So you just fit them into the space that you've got there. Oops, come on. I'm challenging myself here, right. As I cut 2 at a time, you are getting that wee ridge, but I don't mind that. I think that's okay. There's that one that goes there. And then we've got some of the berries here. So is anyone crafting just now, or are you just chilling? Or are you trying to make dinner, or... Yeah, well, it means that you can get a lot done if you want to do a whole lot of cards. I just like to die cut a whole load of them, and then I just make the cards up individually and please myself what I'm putting where, so every card will be slightly different. Well, that doesn't fit in there, Janice, does it? You need the smaller leaf. Where is it? The smaller holly leaf. Here we go. Come on. So it's a bit jigsaw-ish, but hey, we'll get there. So that's all. Oh, we don't want the berries in there just now, actually, because that's a different colour. So just put in everything that's going to be stamped in green. So what I did first with the last lot was, yeah, that's what I've got here, right? Yeah. I'm not stamping them just now either. Get carried away. Right, so I've got the holly leaves and some of the greenery, and where is my evening evergreen? I always call it early evergreen. What am I like? Right, so I'm going to use evening evergreen for one batch, and then old olive for the other. So we've got kind of mix of greens when we're playing. Hi Wendy, and you come, you're all right, the fire's on, everyone will shovel up and let you in. Don't worry. So I'm just inking up with my evening evergreen. I'm not going to worry about the mess. Now these are kind of watercolory, very distinctive look about them, so which is quite good because it doesn't matter if you don't get even coverage. But I've got this dry white wiper. I gave all my team a dry white wiper thing. We've all got our initial on at our last team retreat, and this works quite well just to put on the pressure a wee bit. And what have I got to stop? I had my even just this, so something just to stop the paper just coming right up. Now you'll see that holly leaf there hasn't quite stamped completely. That's round the wrong way as well. And there's a bit there, so let's just pop it back down. Whoops! The beauty of the Stamparatus, maybe shouldn't slam it down like that though, is then you can just concentrate on the wee bits that the ink didn't come off. Right. And then I just make a wee pile of the ones that are stamped. Oh, Wendy. Oh, well, that's the beauty of Zoom, isn't it? YouTube and Zoom and things, where we can stay cosy in our own houses. So that's one batch of the leaves. I'll do another batch this time in Old Olive. Just give the stamps a wee wipe over. Get down. I think I maybe need some of that spray and stick stuff that just to keep that down, but we'll be alright, we'll be okay. It just takes a minute or two, but you know, you could sit here with a coffee and you would soon get quite a few done. I won't do them all here with you guys. I'll do some cones and some berries. I think that is just one layer. And is this the other one I need? And that one I need. I just like to have the mix of greens. Come on. Because I cut the 2 layers together, but that made the die cutting quicker. Right, so we'll close the early. Oh, hi Valerie and Nessa, in you come. Mindy, I didn't see you. And Shirley, hi. In you come, ladies. Fire's on. I'm sure everyone will budge up a bit and let you in. They probably already have. And I've picked the wrong colour, haven't I? I've gone with Mossy Meadow. Oh, we'll just leave it then, it's okay. I shouldn't add that out, should I? Never mind. That's fine, we'll just go with Mossy Meadow, that's alright. Now, that one's not so good, is it? I think my Mossy Meadow's actually over inked. I don't want to come out now. I'm going to leave that one there. Let's see if that one will just... stay in there just now. That's better, look. I'm not going to worry about that one. Take it all out. I'm not really sure I wanted them as dark as that, so I'm actually going to wipe that over and do another batch with the Old Olive. And I've got as many greens as you. I'm just about at 40 shades of green here, haven't we? Aren't we? Right. Stay. Right. It feels like it's taking ages, but it isn't. Once we've done these, we'll be cooking by gas. That's a big one. See the little? There's a little one. Biting my lip here trying to find them all. Here we go. Right. Old Olive this time. Not Mossy Meadow. And push that in where it should be. I think I maybe shifted it a bit the last time. Right. Oh, Shirley. That was amazing. I've just told Peter we need to get a new car. Right, so Lady Shirley, who's watching Handmade by Shirley, is a friend of mine. She lives locally and she gave me a lift earlier on. We were both visiting another of my team members at a craft fair. And Shirley gave me a lift home. And she's got heated seats in her car. Oh, it was luxury. The fire's on though, the fire's on, so just get cosy. You see, there's some, that's why we're using the Stamparatus look. Still need some on there. Let's, whoops. They're okay, the holly leaves are okay actually, so we'll just, it's this one here. My desk is not very even either, but by using this, so if you're like me and you don't have a lot of strength in your hands, there you go. More. Right, so I've got leaves galore that I can use. Pine branches, all sorts. Right, so take that page, this page off. What is it? I don't know what that's called. What is it? I call it a page. Today anyway. Right, now, this time, I want to do the cones. Oh, in you come, Judy. Come in and get comfy. We're using the Stamparatus. So I made myself a jig here so that I can get lots more done in less time. So imagine stamping and die cutting these all individually, lining your dies up. It would take forever if you want to do a batch. It's okay for just doing one or two. Right, that's the 3 that I need in there just now. And I've already set these up. So I need, let's get the correct colours out, Janice. I want soft suede and I want crumb cake. And I'm going to do this way. Bring these ones down. I already set these up the way I showed you earlier. Might not have inked that up very well. I had a more substantial palette knife. Oh, maybe that one will do better. Haha, that one was a two layers. But let's see. That one's fine to go back in. And that one, I don't think I put enough ink on that one. So again, because I'm using my Stamparatus, can sort it out. A car with a heated steering wheel. Oh wow. Right, let's do this one again. Get that one. Where's my thingy? My dry wipe duster. Thingy majiggery. That's still not. This is the beauty of the Stamparatus, because you've got them in position, you can just go back down. Whereas if you were hand stamping, you couldn't. That one out, and this one can go in for the next. Well, no, it can't. It doesn't need to be in for this. They need to stay in. And then I've got the cones, the other part of the cone set up here. You've got, but you have got heated seats. Oh, love, 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 loved. Just make sure they're in the jig properly. And that is, what am I using here? I'm not even sure. Soft suede with crumb cake for my cones. There you go. Recognisable as fir cones, I think. Come out, that's that. Shall we do some more fir cones while we're on? I'm going to try it the other way about. Put the dark colour down first and then put the lighter colour over the top. See, doesn't matter, does it, if they look different. I don't worry about the extra ink because it can't reach the card. So I've created myself quite a wee pile of things to work with to make a few cards. I didn't actually make the jig at the beginning, I just told you what I did, so I'll just tell you again. Mindy, it's alright, but yeah, I would love it if you go back and watch from the beginning, but I just cut a 15cm or 6x6 square of retired card and just shoved all the dies that I wanted to use on it and cut them out, and then I'm just using my magnets to hold that down. I just want to run over this one a wee bit again. just want to do some berries with our I've got the berries on here, so just going to, I've got cherry cobbler I've got out. The doors and hinges are great, I have to say. I haven't had any other kind of stamp positioning tool ever. I was going to buy one 2 or 3 years ago, but I heard that Stampin' Up! Were working on developing one, so I held out and I waited, and it seems to do everything that I would ever need it to do. So we just pop the berries in. I'm thinking that I maybe could have, now thinking about it, I maybe could have cut the berries out a couple of times on my jig, but hey, I wouldn't be able to stamp them more than once anyway, because I've only got the one stamp. There you go. That was clever. I put the 2 pieces that I cut out. So I cut everything, if you weren't here at the beginning, I die cut everything through 2 layers of white, basic white. So there's more berries. What I was thinking was, though, I need another couple of stems for them, so I'm just going to pop that in there, turn this around. Can you see lots of opportunity there for me to get covered in ink, and just get my crumb cake just for the wee stem that the berries go on. Maybe could do it with the wee inking up some of the wee stamping spots, and then I maybe wouldn't get in so much mess. So I think I've probably made enough bits and pieces now for us to create with. So let me just pop this all out the way. That will all be going to the sink to get cleaned. So all in all, I've got this little pile of, I love the turning the plates, and I love the step hinge bit as well. So we've got all these bits here. So let's see what happens. I'm going to close my inks up just now. I will be needing something to stamp sentiments. And being able to get spare plates, so really all in all with doing this project, I was using 4 different plates, and they've all got 2 sides as well, so that's good as well. So look, I've got all these. So what, I'll just quickly glue the berries glue onto here. So if you just put a wee dot on each one, and then pop them on there, there, and there. The step hinge is fun, isn't it? When you, especially using small stamps, and doing like wreath type things as well. That's great fun. I know you can do that with the other positioning tools though. I might have overglued these, but well, what's new? Whoops! Right, so, woo. And then I'm thinking these two that I cut in the craft card. I've got Merry Christmas from, what stamp set have I got these from? This beautiful Evergreen Elegance. This is a beautiful, these are beautiful. This is in the annual catalogue, and to be honest, it really hadn't caught my eye. Although I am a tree lover. It's beautiful, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to use the Merry Christmas from here, and this, it's Friends Like You, fits the other craft thing, so we'll just stamp them as well while we're on. So I'll use soft suede on the craft card because it will show up. Obviously you could emboss if you felt, you know, it's Christmas. Yeah, you can purchase extra doors, yep. I called them pages. Why is... I might have done that a bit high. No, that's okay actually. The script is lovely, isn't it? Yeah, it kind of passed me by too, Joanna, but it's absolutely gorgeous. The trees stamp beautifully too. I was playing with it last night, so there will be videos coming out soon, me using them. Right, and then this sentiment, it's Friends Like You that make this season so wonderful. Isn't that nice? I haven't even put the stickers on these yet. Hi Chris, in you come. Oh, there's nothing worse, Wendy. Nothing worse that happens though. Stop looking for them and then they'll turn up. Right, so there's 4 sentiments. And what about this for the inside of the card? May the beauty of the season bring you joy and warm memories to cherish throughout the year. And when you see these trees stamping, they're fabulous. So yeah, so I'll put that on the inside of the cards. But let's make a card, for goodness sake. Right, so this is the one I did with this, although I had stamped it in Early Espresso, which is clearly needing re-inked. So really it was just a matter of taking a layer of basic white, sticking it onto a craft layer, and then sticking it onto a card base. Yeah, I kind of like the craft card, and so I brought it in as a... Obviously you could gut this, I just haven't taken the time to do that. So let's... So just cut your layers to sizes that resonate with you. This is the bit I like, is once you've done all the prep and then you can just sit and make your cards. You could stick them together with a tape runner, it doesn't have to be. And then just going to pop that sort of in the middle of the card. Well, what I did was I stamped in Old Olive, but that's Mossy Meadow. Try Old Olive, Janice. Well, I need the stamps now, so that's why do your Stampin' Artist work, and then I took a pencil. It's just to give you a clue of what I did, how I got this card together. I've lost my pencil. Oh, I'm annoying myself just now. Right, just a wee soft hardly noticeable there, just so that I'll know roughly where that's going. And probably should have stamped before I put my card together, but it'll work fine if I put it flat like that. Now I need some leaves. I'm just going to take this bigger frond. It's a good word, isn't it? Frond. I think that's what it is. Take that off there. And just kind of stamp on and again. And then this one there. And again. Just to give it a bit of stamping in the background. Or you'll find them, but try and just relax. And forget it for a wee while. And then so on this Christmas thing, I'll just put in just a wee, I'll put one at each end and just one in the middle to stabilise it, but you need the space for sticking bits in, as they say. Now I probably could rub these out. Now stick these on. Stick this on now, and then you can glue everything underneath. And then it's just choose what you fancy. Oh, I've got a bit of a runny nose. I think I'm too warm now. Do you know what? I'm looking for the one that I made earlier to just kind of remind me roughly what I did. What worked for me at the time. Yeah, so I've got all these bits and I just play. So maybe kind of that bit kind of hang over, so just... It's quite good to have several shades of green on the go. And then, let's see. Look at me already, it's all sticking to me already. I was looking for Olive, Old Olive. I was looking for Olive. Have you seen Olive? We're Old Olive. Just a wee bit of holly here. You can just make it up as you go, really. I mean, you could spend ages faffing about if you want. Or you can chuck some bits at it and it works. It works just the same. I think this, we could have one of the little, and how are we doing for time? Oh my goodness, an hour doesn't half go by quickly. We're nearly 7:15. And I've still got to have my dinner, and I like to watch my JazzleDazzleCrafts at 7 on a Sunday. Obviously going to miss the beginning. Now I asked my husband to switch the oven on at 6:30 and off again at 7. And I wonder if he'll be paying attention enough and if he'll actually have done it. What do you think? Do you want to lay some bets? Hello John, in you come, in you come. Well, we're working out how we can do batches of these kind of cards. So I've used my Stamparatus to make all the bits that you see here. So you might want to go and look at the beginning again. So I'm thinking that, and then I could add just a few sparkly bits. I quite like that one. So that is similar. I've kind of have shown, almost copied the composition there, just varied up the colours. Hi Karen, and you come from over the water. Pardon me. So this time I'm going to do the other card I did, which was this one. So let's have a look at that. And that will be our hour up, I think. But I hope it's inspired some of you to get your Stamparatus out and your die cutting machine and do a bit of batch. Also, I have, what have I got just now on offer is a card class which needs to be, the final booking is 10 o'clock tonight. It's a class in the post, and it is with, oh my goodness, that's really rubbish. I'm the most rubbish demonstrator ever. Where's my catalogue till I tell you what it's with? But it closes at 10 o'clock tonight, so you need to order by 10. The one with the cheers and the happy, the word one. What's it called? Help me out, somebody. Words of cheer, that's it. That's the one, yeah. So if anyone wants to book onto that class, you need to do it by 10 o'clock tonight, because I will be ordering the stuff tomorrow for your kits. Okay. So this one I'm going to use this beautiful ribbon. This is our metallic. It's metallic, and you can see that, can't you? And it's cherry cobbler and gold, and it's gorgeous. And I've got tape runner. Got it all out ready, and then I forget that. So yeah, so just pop a bit of tape runner at the sides there, and then I can attach ribbon right across. So I kind of decide where it's gonna go. I quite like it lowish down, maybe not that low though. Oh Janice. Right. Slow down, Thompson, slow down. Oops, because I like to get the ribbon on before I attach this to the card, but then we'll just going to use the ribbon to tuck things under this time. So we're going to stick this on the card and then make it up. That way the things that I stick in have got time to dry. And you've got oh, apple crumble, yum yum. It's a day for apple crumble, isn't it? Okay, so right, let's see where we're going here. I'm just, because it's getting late, I'll just kind of use a guide from what I did earlier. Here's one I made earlier. That'll do. So just a bit of glue on the end and tuck it in. So I'm doing these like as if they were a wee bunch, but I like the 3D effect. if you just glue the bottom, that will grab it, and then, oops, and then I'm going to pop. Oh! Pop a big cone. Oops, just like that. And then if I've got a little one, it's a bit squinty, this one, the stamping. I think it must have moved in the Stamparatus, but it's good. It's cool, it'll do. And then we just want to tie a bow. Don't know if my bow maker's about or not, because I'm not even going to attempt to. Here's the broken one, the wooden one's still through the room. It's still Ben the Hoose, as I said the other day. Bow tying's not my forte, and I just feel like, you know, this makes it easy for me, so that's what I'm doing. We can't all be good at everything. So tie it really tight, and that's it, and then just take it off again. It's just like a wee jig thing, isn't it? Faff about with your bow tie, it's how you want it. If you cut it diagonally, that kind of stops the fraying a bit. And then you want I don't know if I want a bow there this time, or do I put this sentiment there? Oh, it can kind of, let's put the sentiment on first and then have a go with the bow. Oh, it needs some berry, it needs a wee berry in there, I think. Again, you just make it up as you go along. I do think this needs some berries, to be honest, just to pick up the colour. Right, so I've got two going on here, haven't I? Oh no, that's because I stuck the berries on, that's why there's two layers. Well, excuse me while I sort myself out. There we are. Put these bits out the way. So there you have it, how I made my cards. I'm going to pop these all over to the side just to give you a clear space to see the cards. It would be good if I knew where I'd put the ones I've just made. Where did I put them? Oh, they're at the back. So, that's the first ones. That one didn't get berries and that one did, and that one's not got its sentiment yet. So let's just find her. Hi Bonnie. I love the way you all say, well designed, it's thrown together. So that one I've already put the bow on, so let's just kind of put that there. There you go. And that one's got an evening evergreen card base. Obviously I'm going to line them all. So there's 4 more Christmas cards done and dusted. What do you think? Do you think the idea of making the jig and then doing your stamping so you can get yourself a wee pile of stuff to be creative with? I've still got loads to make more cards, but what we're kind of just about to run out of time. So let me know what you like best. Do you like the one with just the plain white background, or do you like the one with the embossed background and the ribbon? You really kind of stepped it up here, haven't we, by adding both? We could use, where have I still got some? Have I got some here? I think these are just the job here, although they are real red. But just give me a second, I'm having a moment with myself here. I'm very untidy today. You really don't want to see the rest of my desk. But I don't know where I've put my take your pick tool. I had it. Right, okay, well we'll just use the tweezers then. But I do think a bit of sparkle. Yeah, I'm liking the embossed background too, Helen, I think, yeah. But sometimes I maybe could have done a bit more stamping in the background there too. So yeah. You can be subtle or you can be bold. These are just the most gorgeous. Even though they're real red, because they've got the sparkle in them. You know, you can't, lots of greens and lots of reds, it's Christmas. I seriously think you need about half a dozen packs of these. Once I start, I can't stop. So thanks everyone for coming by. And leave your glass on the table as you leave. You can stay by the fire if you want. I don't mind. I'm going to go and get my dinner. Do you think he'll have remembered what I asked him, the instructions about the oven? Who knows? Anyhow, or anywho, I'm going to shoot. Thank you everybody for coming in. So what's the consensus? Embossed background. Okay. Take care everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, whatever is left of it. Thank you. Thanks, Joan. Take care. Bye.